Gracias a la misericordia de Dios, everyone. My name is Santos, and I'm here to present to you the weekly elemental readings for my air element that consist of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But first, let's clear the energy. And let's get started. Elemento de aire. Libra, Géminis, Acuario. Libra, Géminis, Acuario. Wow. Bueno. Okay, so this is definitely for my air elements, and I'm gonna leave it at that. The first card to come out is La Muerte, the death card, el ángel de la muerte. De repente va a parar todo lo que era normal. Everything that was normal is now gonna stop, because of this is a clear ending of certain things that were going on that's not of use anymore. The angel of death is taking something away from your day-to-day. It could be the routine. It could be your job that you're at. It could be a toxic relationship. It could be anything that was indicative to your day-to-day. People that you were around, the things you were doing, the things you were doing for money. I would love to hear it in the comments what suddenly stopped for my air element. This is very important, because the angel of death doesn't need permission. It acts on its mission. In the middle of the read, you have La Luna. Secrets that are coming up, especially after this full moon. You see that there? See that there? The energies are changing. The energies are changing. And it's because the angel of death is setting the tone for certain things that were going on that didn't make sense anymore. Not to you or not to the situation. Finally, you have the Seven of Swords, a traitor in your camp. Someone that you know firsthand is actually taking advantage of you. This could be a colleague, most likely a colleague, because there's the camp. And there's that person tiptoeing with the swords, with words, information that they've extracted. A Judas is in your camp, and they will be exposed. Why? Because the Luna, the moon card, is telling me they'll be exposed. Be careful with who you're sharing information with, who you're comparing things with, and having sideline conversations or water cooler conversations with, because someone in your camp will rat you out or try to just hurt you with your own words, or try to extract a project and try to get credit for it. That kind of petty stuff. It's definitely what I see here. Let's see what the loi, let's see what lo que des los eguns tiene que decirte a ti, what they have to say to you. My air element. Just be careful. This is I didn't like. It's just going on. Yeah. Okay. So, Three of Hearts under the Death card. It could be certain things that were toxic that's coming on. It's happening now, and maybe this has to deal with an ex, relationship-wise, career-wise, or maybe all three. Maybe your ex was your work partner, and now things hit the fan because other things came into place. Guys, let me know in the comments, like and subscribe, right? The Queen of Diamonds under this. So you have a ancestor, female ancestor that wants to see you do well, and it's bringing up this truth for you to now make calculative moves on your future, which is fine. God bless that that connection that you have with your ancestors to even realize that it's happening. And the Five of Spades onto the Seven of Swords. So this has to do with foundational situations. This person wants to stop your money flow. This person is envious of you and therefore wants to take your intellectual property and use it against you. Be very careful when this stuff happens, because people that are desperate usually have nothing to lose. And people that have actually been working aside with us usually are very tactful. Remember, guys, betrayal never comes from a stranger. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Well, hold on. Before we even get there, Let's see what the chosen ones got to say about this for my air element. Abundance is on its way. Fear not, you're protected. Abundance is on its way. And no wonder this person's trying to throw stones at that tree of yours, right? Because they realize that you got a lot of fruit. You know, these people are calculative and they get close just to see how you're doing it or what makes it tick and talk. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Sota de Bastos, you moving forward regardless of the circumstance with a newfound direction, energy, and experience and wisdom. You moving forward, the Sota de Bastos. A lot of passion here on passion projects. Good stuff. Okay. Now let's see for the cross watcher spread. Air signs dealing all the way from fire to water. So air with fire. Aire con fuego. Aire con fuego. Air with fire, 5 of coins. It'll lead to the poorhouse. Not a good time to collaborate with them. Not a good decision to merge with them. Not a good reason why to. Because this is imminent. There's drugs in the way. There's other triangular connections in the way that'll put you at jeopardy with any investment that you make with this fire element. Air element dealing with earth. Aire con tierra. Aire con tierra. The 6 of Swords, you guys are thinking about moving, making this connection together. And if you're expecting, here's the little one. So you guys will be crossing the water somewhere north. There you go. A beautiful, beautiful decision to make. It's time to get out of where you're at. Where you're at is not home. It's just for now. Okay. And air element dealing with other air element. Aire con aire. The world, something's going to stop about it and be more cognitive of what you're doing. The world card is other things are being presented to you and everything in it, but something's going to stop. Could be where you're working at. So maybe your boss was an air element and you're not going to stop. You're not going to work with them anymore. You're going to move on. So here you go. It stops and now you're going to enter a whole new cycle of the world. You are prepared for it. Air element dealing with water. Aire con agua, aire con agua, aire con agua. Eight of Cups, you're going to walk away from something that you were building with this person or that you guys were both collaborating on. You realize it was too much work, too many things, and a part of this new moon is going to come up and more details are going to come out about why. And the reasons why are still pending because you have your version of the truth and so do they. But this time, pride doesn't get in the way. It's actually what's been done. So it works. You'll be walking away from it. And I hope you guys like this general read as I did. If you guys want a more in-depth personal reading that's usually on FaceTime 99.9% of the time, reach out to me. I'm having more availability for the month of May, onward to the summer, and I'd like to speak with you if I could help you. So you can reach me at ferocity.ma.movement@gmail.com. Well, I'll answer you promptly, and I'll leave you with 3 things. Let it be with peace, love, and light. Bendiciones.